So today we're going to be doing a Galaxy nail tutorial, and first of all we just need to give the nails one coat with black, and we're using China Glaze and it is liquid leather. So once we've done a nice coat of black, and by the way we're doing these nails on the lovely Talia, we're going to be using a black shimmer. The brand is Mode, don't know if you can see that, and it doesn't have a colour name because it's a
Starry Night.
Starry Night, there you go, thank you. Because it's a cheapie from the chemist, which is fantastic, they work really well. So let's just put a nice coat of that. This is going to be our base for our shimmery background for our Galaxy. Now don't worry if you get some on the skin. At the end of the tutorial I'll actually show you how you clean that up. So we'll just wait a second for that to come touch dry. Okay, so what we're using to apply, we've got a bit of white here in my tray. And we're using makeup applicators to sponge colour onto the nail because they're absolutely crap for makeup, but they're really good for sponging colour on nails. So I've got my applicator here. I'm just going to dip my applicator in, and I'm just going to sponge it off a bit on the towel. I don't know if you can see that, yeah. And then I'm just going to do a random design. You can do it any way you like, and you can see I'm just sponging that. If you can see, I'm just sponging that on the nail. Okay. All right. And if you have a look at her other fingers, stretch them out. The designs I've actually put random, so she's got a circle in the center of that one and two part there, and so just randomly put your white on, and then we move on to the next color. I'm going to be using a like gold yellow. Now these are my Midgie nail art pens, so they're also a nail art polish and a pen. So I'll show you what I mean by that, and I'll just pull the cap off and you can see that that's a pen. Okay, so that's the colour we're going to use. It's like a goldy yellow, and we're just going to sponge that on again to, maybe I should have put the camera on the other side. Sponge that on over the white. Just doesn't have to be perfect, just sponge. Alright, so Talia, you've just shown me your nails. So that's all with the goldy yellow sponged over the top. So the colour we're going to use now is, it's almost like a watermelon pink, and once again it's my Midgie nail art pens, and I've just poured a little bit in my tray, and I've got my brush, and I'm going to just dab that in there, and I'm just going to go on the edges of the yellow, the pink, making it so what I've done, I've also used on her other fingers, I've used a purple, which is a TBN purple, it's a shimmer, and on her little fingers I've actually used a Midgie Art green. Okay, so she'll have all different coloured galaxies on her fingers. Now we're going to do a navy blue, a shimmer one, another Midgie Art nail polish, and we've got a little bit on our palette, and grab my sponge, and I'm just going to sponge around the edges. Sometimes I just dab a little bit off my sponge so I just don't have too much nail polish, because we just want to fade out that pink, the colours a little bit, so they're not so bright, and the blue shimmer gives it that variant look, so it's not so pink. That's what it looks like. What we're going to do next is just get, now that we've got all our colours on, we're just going to get a very fine dotting tool with some white in our tray, And we're going to give it an illusion of stars just by being very random but very light-handed. Around where the black parts are. And then we'll just give us the illusion of stars. You can see that, hopefully. Okay. I'll just put a bit more up here on the tip. Okay. Right. Now just the last coat that we're going to do is a very shimmery top coat. Oh, it's not the last coat because we need to put our top coat on. And it's called Belle. And it's by Revlon. And it's got reflective sparkles in it that sparkle all different colours, and it just will make our Galaxy nails look very sparkly and reflective. So we'll just pop that on top. And lastly, and I'll start doing the other hand now so you can see, I'm going to be using a top coat called Sech Vite. It's ultra shiny, gives great protection to your artwork, and it dries super quick, so you can get on with your day. So I hope you can see that. Always do your tip edges, and I'll finish off doing these with the Sech Vite top coat, and I'll come back and just give you a little quick tutorial on how to clean up all your cuticles from all the nail polish from the sponging. So now we're going to just clean it up, and what I usually use is an angled brush like this and a cotton bud depending on how bad I've gone, and I've got a container, a pump container of nail polish remover. So I'll just bring some up to the top of the pump, wet my brush, and I'm just going to go gently around the cuticle because we don't want to take off any of our art, and get rid of any excess nail polish from our sponging. Sponging, you tend to get a fair bit of nail polish around the cuticle on the side of the nails. So we're just going to take that off with the brush. I mean, if you made a really huge mess, then you could use your, you can see that black right there. Pump that down a bit more. Right down in the corner of the finger, and that will take that out and make it all nice and clean. And your nail art presentable. So I hope you did like this tutorial, and as you can see, they're her Galaxy nails if you want to hold them up, and I'll finish cleaning them off. And if you see any of the nail art you want to see done, you can always ask Talia and we'll make a video of it. And this is my leopard bling inspired by Robin Moses, who's an amazing nail artist on YouTube who I watch all the time. So if you would like to see a tutorial on the nails I'm wearing at the moment, yeah, just leave a comment on this YouTube video, and I'm sure Talia will want leopard nails next week. Okay, thank you and goodbye.